everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna and I'm a first-year medical student at a DO school. Actually, if this is your first video that you've chosen to watch, then wow, you've chosen a rough one to start out with, because this marks basically the beginning of block week. I have about 7 final exams next week. It is going to be absolutely atrocious and so demanding on my body and my brain. I think that by the end of it, I am going to be a zombie. Today is Saturday. My first set of exams is on Monday, and those 2 exams are donor and HERP, which stands for histology, embryology, radiology, and pathophysiology. Those are the 2 that I'm definitely the most worried about. So this weekend is going to be really strenuous on my brain and on my body and my soul and the rest of me. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch up with you later. All right, guys, so I just got on to campus. My friend Kiana and I are gonna go into the lab and start practicing on the different donor bodies. I'm really hoping that this session is helpful and that we learn a lot of stuff that makes us feel better prepared for the exam on Monday, because this is the last time we get to actually go into the donor lab before the exam. But I hope that we make the best out of the next few hours and we learn a lot, because right now I'm still feeling kind of not confident. Yeah, we just gotta do our best, try our best, hope for the best, and I will check in with you guys afterwards.
You can leave it for
It is now 9 o'clock, and I just wanted to hop on here and check in with you guys to let you know that unfortunately, donor lab was not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. I don't know if it's just me or what. Anatomy still isn't making sense, and it really sucks because my exam is in like a day and a half. I do feel like I learned a little bit today, but not necessarily because I was in donor lab, but simply because of the studying that Keon and I were doing outside of that. But it's 9 o'clock now, and I'm just gonna continue studying. There are a few things that I wanna get through before tomorrow, so that I can be better prepared for all the other stuff I need to do tomorrow. Tonight might be a long night, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So it's now a little bit past 12. I'm less than 24 hours away from my live donor anatomy exam. And I would say that I know just about as much now, or I mean, as little now as I did yesterday, which is a really discouraging feeling. I've probably put in maybe like 15 to 20 hours of studying. And although I know more than I did on Friday, I still don't know enough to pass this exam. I've taken a few practice tests and I've failed them all. So that's a terrible feeling. If I fail the exam tomorrow, it'll be a really crappy feeling, and it'll suck that I'll have to restudy for the test and retake it. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna be the end of the world, and I'll just have to learn to be okay with that. I'm really hoping that I don't fail the test, but I'm just kind of feeling like that's what's gonna happen, unfortunately. All right, so that donor exam went just about as badly as I thought it would. Honestly, the exam was really fair. Like, if you kind of just knew your anatomy and you went in there, I feel like it was very feasible to get 100. But like I've been saying a million times, I just don't know anatomy. I don't know why it doesn't click for me, but it just doesn't. So I went in there, and even though all the questions were fair, I simply didn't know the answers. If I somehow managed to pass that test, it would be because they had to scale it, and it would have nothing to do with like my own brain or my own efforts, because I really don't think I passed it. I'm taking a little break to eat now, and then I have my second final in about 2 hours, so I'm gonna head over to my friend's to study for that, and then I'll let you guys know how that exam goes. Really hoping it's not another L, but it really just might be. It's like, an L for you, an L for you. I'm just not feeling good, guys. I just want this week to be over with. I'm freaking exhausted. So I just finished the other 2 exams for today, and I'm pretty sure I failed them. And some of the questions I got wrong were totally questions that I knew, and I just like didn't read the questions carefully. I changed my answer at the last minute. So stupid. And now all I want to do is cry and crawl into bed, but I can't, because I have 3 other exams tomorrow that I need to prepare for. Alright guys, I know it's really dark and you can probably barely even see me, but that's because it's midnight. I'm walking back to my apartment now. I am so exhausted. me and my friend and I, we didn't get through everything we needed to get through, but we were just so tired at this point that we were just not in the mood. Nothing was sticking in our heads. We were making really silly mistakes. So at this point, it really just wasn't worth it to keep going. I mean, honestly, we've been up and either taking exams or studying for the last almost 17 hours. So we both just need to get some sleep. I'm gonna wake up at about 5:30 in the morning to go back over there and finish up what we need to do. And then at that point, all we can do is hope for the best on the finals tomorrow. I am not looking forward to getting only 5 hours of sleep. I do not recommend only getting a few hours of sleep. I know that in medical school it's really hard to get sleep, but up until this block week, I've been sleeping 8 hours a night. I don't function well with only a few hours of sleep. I really hope that doesn't impact my performance during the exam tomorrow, but it needs to be done, so it is what it is. And I'm just really hoping that tomorrow will solidify everything and we'll both do okay on that final. All right guys, so I finished my first exam of today, and today was my clinical skills assessment where I did like an osteopathic exam of the hip, some special tests, some neurologic testing, and some OM techniques. And I personally feel like I kind of blacked out during the process. I can't really remember if I forgot something or if I remembered everything, but after I finished the whole thing, my proctor told me, "You did awesome, don't worry about your grade." And so I don't know why I'm overthinking it. I don't even know why I'm worried about it because I feel like I did great, and she told me I did great. So why am I scared that I could have possibly failed it or something? I don't know why I'm being so hard on myself. I shouldn't be. At 1:30, I have my second exam. I'm gonna kill that exam. I'm not even worried about it. I know that I am going to kill that exam. I'm gonna ace this one too. So I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna do great. After that exam, I have no more exams for today. So I'm not gonna study. I'm not gonna do any studying after this exam. And then tomorrow I will resume studying since I have 2 giant exams on Friday. But it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna do fine. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Guys, so I finished my second exam. It was basically a medical interview and I finished it in like 8 minutes, even though they gave us 20. My fellow that I was interviewing said, "You did a phenomenal job and you finished the interview in record time." So I was like, yes! So I'm so glad that's over with. I cannot wait to pull down the blinds and go to sleep because I am freaking exhausted. And I just wanted to like jump on here and let you guys know that it went really well. And I also wanted to show you my, my Zoom outfit. So, you know, dress shirt, my badge, and then just a little Gymshark. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm done with that exam and I'm so glad that it went well, and now I cannot wait to take a fat nap. Oh my god, this is about to feel so good. Alright guys, so it's now Wednesday. It's a little after 3 o'clock. Today has been super unproductive. As you can see, I'm still in bed. When I woke up this morning, I was feeling under the weather, not necessarily sick under the weather. I have a feeling it's more like burnout, but it's hitting me really hard. I didn't get out of bed until 11, and then as you can see, I'm back in bed now. I'm looking at my laptop and I'm trying to go over some practice questions, but other than that, I really haven't studied, and today has been super unproductive, and I feel really guilty about it because I know every other student is probably like deep in the books right now, really studying, and I feel like I'm not doing anything. But I've been really unkind to my body and my mind and my soul for the last 2 weeks, and I feel like now my body is punishing me and begging me for a break, and I feel like if I try to push too hard today, I'm just gonna feel even worse tomorrow, which means I'll have 2 unproductive days instead of just 1. So I'm trying my best to just take it easy today and give my body what it needs. Hopefully tomorrow I will feel a lot better. I'll be able to study a lot more and be a lot more productive so that Friday does actually go well. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'm doing better by then. All right, so they just posted scores for the HERP exam that I took on Monday. I'm gonna look at it now. I'm not expecting much because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I freaking bombed it. My heart is beating out of my chest. No matter what happens, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. No matter what happens, it's fine. It's fine. All right, I don't know if I ever explained the grading system to you guys because I don't really understand it myself. But here you either get a U, an NI, an M, or an E. E means you exceed expectations, M means you meet expectations, NI means you need improvement but you're still passing, and a U means unsatisfactory, you're failing. But they don't give you number grades. You don't get like a 95 or an 80 or like a 65%. You just get an E, an M, an NI, or a U. And my grade is an 82.5, which in real life is a B-, which totally means I met expectations, which totally means I passed the herp exam, which totally means I don't have to retake it in cap. Oh my God. All right, one exam down that I don't need to cap. Let's go. All right, guys, so it's now like 10:30. Unfortunately, today was completely unproductive. I didn't study at all. I barely got out of bed. I am definitely burnt out. Was not myself today. I am feeling incredibly guilty, but yeah, I think this was just my body and my mind's way of saying I really needed to take a step back and take a break. Hopefully tomorrow things get back to my baseline and I'm able to do more and study more, because these last 2 tests on Friday, they do take up a big part of my grade. I feel really bad about myself right now and I feel super guilty, but I need to learn to forgive myself for today and just gotta move on. Holy cow, I look insane right now. It's Friday now. It's a little bit past 5 o'clock. I have been trying to study since 9 a.m. I've gotten through a lot of my notes, but I kind of feel like at this point I don't even know what I'm reading anymore. I don't even know if I remember anything. I don't know what's in my brain and what's not in my brain. And I know that I say that a lot and then I end up doing okay. I mean, except for when it came to anatomy, when I really didn't do okay. I'm so incredibly unmotivated and unfocused. And at this point, I just want to take the exam and get it over with, to take all the guesswork away. I just want to take it and be done with it. I've been trying so hard to study, and I have been studying, but it doesn't feel like very effective studying. I don't know how to explain it. I just, I want this week to be over with. I really want this week to be over with. Just I'm so over this week. And don't get me wrong, I am very, very lucky to be in medical school. I'm in a very privileged position to be here. But it doesn't change the fact that this stuff is so freaking difficult. And I feel like I'm losing my mind. I literally feel like I am losing my mind. I kind of just scream at random times. I'll randomly put my laptop down and start dancing around the apartment like a crazy person. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I really don't. I will check in with you guys tomorrow after my exams, and hopefully when I check in, I'll just be like, I think that went fine. Because I really can't do this anymore. Not this week. I really can't. So I was just emailed and notified that I got a minor cap on my donor exam, which isn't the end of the world. Like I said, I knew I didn't do well on it. And a minor cap just means I didn't meet expectations. I need improvement. So technically I didn't fail it. It just kind of feels like I failed it because I have to basically retake the test, kind of. I'm not shocked at that. It could have been worse. But now I really, 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 really don't want to cap either of tomorrow's exams because I don't want to have to cap more than one. I don't even know how I'm feeling anymore. I can't even speak. I don't know what's going on anymore. So I just finished my last 2 finals and I feel like I should be so much happier and so much excited. So much excited. God help me. I'm not even a functioning human being. Oh my God. I just finished my last 2 finals and I feel like I should be really happy and super proud and super excited, but I'm not, because both of the exams were harder than I thought they would be. I don't really know how they went. This week has been an absolute mess. I'm an absolute mess. I'm not even sure why I'm crying right now, because I feel like I should be so happy and so excited that the exams are over and done with. But I just feel like I might have not performed very well on either of them. That is very frustrating to me, because I don't want to cap. Honestly, if I just got a C on both exams, fine, I got a C. In undergrad, that would have destroyed me because I would have wanted an A. But at this point, I just want to pass and I don't want to cap. So I'm just incredibly frustrated. I can't even be excited that it's over because now I'm just worried about how I did. This video was a mess. This whole week was a disaster. I am so sorry that I was so discombobulated and emotional. I'm gonna end the video here because I think if I keep going, I'm just gonna get more and more upset. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though that would mean you enjoyed watching me being really upset. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the disaster of this video will not sway you away from watching me again next week, and hopefully I will see you guys then.